Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about preventing drug overdoses at music festivals and raves. Club drugs are often tied into electronic dance music events. It's becoming such a large problem that some counties are even considering putting a stop to raves entirely. However, I believe by educating teens more about drug use, we can put an end to overdoses. As sad as it is, overdoses happen at almost every large music festival. At Hard Summer this year, two teenage girls died. One was 18 and one was 19. They were both normal teenage girls who attended colleges in California and went to have a good time with their friends. Little did they know they wouldn't return to their families after that weekend. EDC is the largest rave in America, and from the years 2011 to 2015, there have been a total of 9 deaths counted for. The ages ranged from 15 to 24 years old. They were all very young. Nocturnal Wonderland had 1 death this year. Zootronic in Fresno, California had one 15-year-old girl pass away. Paradiso and Ultra both noted 1 death at each event. And the one that gets me the most is the Beyond Wonderland death. The reason I feel so attached to this topic is because I witnessed this death. I didn't know the guy. I don't even want to know his name because I'm terrified to know, but I will never forget the look in his eyes. As I was walking through the crowd, a large circle of people were surrounding him, and right in front of me, he was on the ground seizing, caused from ecstasy overdose. Growing up, most kids went through the DARE program, or some kind of other Just Say No to Drugs education. DARE teaches the resistance of drugs and how to say no when offered them. What it doesn't teach is the important things to know if you are going to take drugs. People spend so much time drilling not to take drugs that they don't teach the precautions to take. If more people were educated on drug use, overdoses could be greatly prevented. Some of the common drugs that are used at raves are MDMA, marijuana, LSD, mushrooms, cocaine, ketamine, PCP, and DMT. Most of these are known as club drugs, which is why they are so popular in the EDM world. Almost every death that has happened at a rave was caused from MDMA overdose, so I feel that's the most important one to talk about. MDMA has many street names. It could be called E, X, ecstasy, Molly, Fizz, vitamin E. It has tons of names for it. MDMA increases your heart rate. It releases serotonin, so that's like what's going to make you happy when you're taking it. It can cause seizures and hyperthermia. So, Dance Safety is a company that focuses on educating about drugs and drug safety. Here's some of the tips they teach, like using the buddy system. This is very helpful because you can take care of one another in case of an emergency. There's always someone there who can help or get a doctor or anything. Taking breaks is important. MDMA increases your heart rate. While you're dancing and jumping all around, your heart is already going up, so it's important to cool down and allow yourself to get a little break. Because ecstasy raises your body temperature, you're sweating a lot, which is really dehydrating, so it's important to drink lots of water. This is actually one of the main causes of death is people get too dehydrated and their body temperature gets too high. Know the proper dosage of whatever you're taking. Some pills come in double dosage. Some contain more milligrams of MDMA than others. Be careful when mixing substances. This can be too much on your body. You need to get lots of sleep and nutrition. Drugs are toxic enough. Your body needs to be in best shape as possible. And protect your hearing because too much sound can lead to seizures, which is another one of the main causes of death. Pill Reports is a website you can go on and search up the pill and see what's in it because sometimes different pills contain different amounts of MDMA. It can also tell you how different people's bodies reacted to it and if there's anything wrong with the pill. Test kits can be purchased. They're pretty simple to use. You just put the chemicals on it and depending on what color it turns, tells you what's in the pill. And then Ecstasy Data is another website where you can look at what's in each pill. Some of the helpful ways to teach safety instead could be having stands at music events, and reps could be out there, educating the ravers on how to be safe that weekend. Most high schools have health education classes, so in those classes, there's usually a drug section, and instead of teaching them not to do drugs, you could be more informational about it. I also think there should be informational flyers at festivals, events, places where drugs are like more commonly seen, need to be having lots of information on it. So, lastly, just be safe. Thanks for listening. Educate yourself if you plan on taking anything because it's important to take care of yourself. Thank you.